Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of our 1.15.2 Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're healthy. Hope you're taking care of yourself, and you're doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing to try to keep ourselves that way. That is for sure and for certain. Hey, I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. Hey, I forgot that right over there. That was my original grinding place. Cool. So I did a little bit of work off camera, a little bit of terraforming, and then I stopped because I figure I need to bring you guys along because we have some serious work to do at the beginning of this episode. This thing right here has to go away. I moved my beacon just a minute ago. I had this you know how I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I had this thought after I built this that I should have used gray concrete as opposed to white, because it feels like it's too bright, maybe against everything else because everything else is kind of muted. We've got oranges and we've got dead fields, and the savanna biome gives us kind of that sort of muted colors. But I think I'm okay. I mean, we may go in and add a little bit of gray to it. I bet just some light gray concrete might help that out a little bit, but whatever, it is what it is. But today, what we're going to build is, and it's actually thanks to my good friend, Alex. Alex said, hey, that little hill over there, maybe you could take it out. He didn't say hill the way I just said hill. Oh, whatever. But he said that hill over there, maybe you could make a maintenance shed. So, remember, this railroad, or the train that we built, well, it's over there. That train is from the Strasbourg Railroad, and it just so happens that the Strasbourg Railroad people have a maintenance shed, maintenance facility at their little railroad location, and I figure that we're going to build something that looks kind of like that. So what my plan is, here's how we're going to handle this, and I think it might even be genius. I don't know if that's... I don't really think so. But... so this is the turntable, right? We talked about what this thing does, right? The trains comes in this way, it gets in the middle of the turntable, the entire engine gets here in the middle, and then it spins, right? So it spins around that way, and then the train can drive off down the tracks and head back from the way that it came. But why wouldn't it be able to also bring this guy on here, right? And spin... maybe not quite all the way around, maybe 90 degrees, and head off that way and let the trains go into a maintenance facility. And I think that's an excellent idea. I mean, I think that will work, right? So that means I'm going to have to tear up a little bit my terraforming that I did, but that's okay, because we need to get this whole thing back down to essentially this level. So we got to clear all of this out, like so. Down to that level, and then we'll have to re-terraform whatever we did. I did bring this guy down a little bit. I think it looks a lot better. Yeah, I mean, I think we're in good shape. I think it looks good. We might still need to do a little bit of work here and there to sort of finish it off a little bit and make it look like it's meant to be that way. And we certainly have a little bit of work to do right down there where you can see stone and stuff like that. But, so what we're going to do now, though, is I need to turn into the David Blaine of Minecraft and make this mountain disappear. Unfortunately, you guys know how it works. It requires us to be grinding. So I went to the end and I repaired all my tools. All my picks are back up together. Sussex Digger is back up even. I mean, everything is all back together and in business. So I'm going to use all my repaired tools, and we're going to burn down this little bit of terracotta here and get it down to this level, where it's right here, so we can run train tracks across it. And then we're going to build ourselves a maintenance shed. So let me get to work. I'll see you in just a second. Hey, we should do one of those time-lapse things. Do you think that would work? Let's give that a try. Maybe you'll see that happening. I don't know. How about right now? Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I got all that terraforming done, and I was laying out some tracks, trying to figure out how in the world we could position our maintenance shed, because I really want it to go this way. I don't want it to be, I mean, ideally, in a perfect world, it would go like a long ways across this open area here. But I can't get the tracks to work out that way. Now, I was sort of kicking around the idea of taking this set of tracks right here, somewhere in this neighborhood, and making like another, like breaking the tracks off and bringing them that way. I mean, which would technically work. Certainly saved me a whole lot of work. I'll tell you what I was... So, come across the bridge, and then we sort of make a turn out through there. And then we could build the maintenance building probably right along here. Track planning. If you ever done like any like model railroading, you know the hardest part of everything is planning out your layout, your tracks. Getting those figured out is like the hardest thing ever. But, I mean, technically we could do that, right? We could maybe come along the track here. And, you know, we could... I mean, it doesn't matter how many times we, like, branch off the main line. It's still the main line, right? And you throw switches, and it becomes the main line. Or you're like, oh, I want stuff to go this way, or I want stuff to go that way. However that might be. And, you know, trains go forward and backwards, so you can pull them in this way and spin them around and then back them up. You know, yeah, maybe that would work. Because this isn't going to work here. So this right here is the same turn that I had across the way. That's back there. It's the same turn. Because I think we're going to have to try to... If we're going to come off the roundabout, we're going to have to come 90 degrees. Because there's no way I can get the anvils to work sort of coming off that angle over there. Especially that strange angle. So, I can turn it that way. Well, then we don't have enough real estate on this side. I mean, it looks like a lot, but you need 30 blocks. And I don't even think I have... Like, if this is, like, the entrance to the shed... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I don't even have 30 blocks. Because that's at minimum how big this shed needs to be. Let's go over and sleep through the night while we're chit-chatting along. I'm bringing you along through... Welcome to my brain and the processes that I have to go through. I took a screenshot earlier of that curve so I could rebuild it down here. So that's not going to work, right? So we can't try to build the maintenance shed that way. And plus, it's not the way that I want it. I want it to be long ways. So I think the only way to really get it long ways is to bring this track off of this. This is the main line right here. I could bring that curve off of here and turn it. Which I think if we position it right, like if we start where we want it to, I think that's probably the best idea. The other idea that I was just having before this internal conversation I was having with myself, before I started recording again, was what happens if I turned it this way? I took down all of this. I mean, we're going to have to do something over here anyway. So we can tear all of this down and then bring the train, technically, off the turntable and turn left off here, and then we would have plenty of real estate. The only downside with that is, man, we're getting way over here. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to sort of keep as compact as possible, because I'd like to be able to see some of this stuff. I mean, it's already spread out, I mean, obviously, but we don't need to keep spreading it out. And then we get into jungle stuff over there, which is a little shady. Trees, shady. So I think what we'll do is we're going to do this instead. We're going to bring the tracks... So I just need to measure out. I need to do a little bit of math here. So what I need to do is I need to go like right here. I don't know how many blocks this is. I don't really care. And then we want to do the same thing off of here. Oh, man, I'm like perfect at this game. All right, and then this guy can go like right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so it's a 20 by 20 marker. Okay, so that means, okay, let's see if we can't measure this thing out together. And then I'm going to go off camera and get back to building now that we've had our conversation. This is a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I just wanted to build a simple, just a simple little thing. Okay. So let's go knock this down too. Yeah, so that's not going to work. We know that. Hello, cow. Sheep. Okay. All right, so if we come, we got to figure out where 20 blocks are that we can steal. Now, some of them are going to be turning pretty quickly, but let's see how far back we have to start. I mean, how much room that we have to work with. Okay. Let's say right here. No, we don't want to start to turn there. That feels too soon. We got to get across the bridge first. So let's maybe go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so it's got to start one back of there. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is where, yeah, look at all that space. We're going to fill this in anyway. So that's how we have to do it. Okay, so unfortunately, that means, A, we have to clean up all of this mess. We also have to bring the whole thing down another level because we got to put the roadbed in. I mean, it's not a big deal. We can do it quick. It's not going to be a problem. We got our beacon still up. But this is what we need to do. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave that there. It's actually going to be over some because we're going to start to turn, obviously, in the tracks, right? Oh, it's going to be amazing. I love it. If we can get all that done, and then we can hopefully get this thing done still. I mean, I've been playing for a long time already this evening. But, you know, that's the way you have to be when you're grinding out stuff in the old Minecraft game. You got to keep on keeping on. All right, so let me get back to work and clean up all this stuff. And then I'm going to tear down this other level, and I'm going to see if I can't get this curve in. I don't think we need to do it on camera, mainly because there's going to be a lot of me working back and forth. I really wish we could bring it off the turntable, but, you know, the turntable has a very specific job. It is to turn trains around. It's not send them down other places. We have to do a little. Oh man, we have so much work to do. Let me get my work done. This next phase of work, and I'll bring you back on the other side, and then we'll go from there. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, I love this little platform. I wish I remember who told me to come up here and make one. One of you guys said in the comment section to put a fence around it, and then maybe I could land better. But you know, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit better. I only miss it like, 50% of the time now. But anyway, we got our curve in, and it looks really good. I think it looks awesome, and I think it's going to work. I think it'll work. Right? So, I don't know if you've ever seen like a train yard, but there's a lot of like shifting back and forth of trains. Because, you just can't turn a train. You got to have a track, and they're big, heavy, long things. So, let's just run sort of the deal. So, the train's going to come down. Right? We're going to throw the switch. Right, train's going to come this way, and it's going to be able to drop off cars, right? So the cars will come along here. Then we can disconnect from the cars. We can drive the train down here onto the turntable. Turntable spins it around. Then we come back this way, and if we need to do maintenance, right, we can back it in. Right, so we come down this way, 180 degrees, back up the main line, and then back that thing up. yeah, I just went there. But anyway, that's how we're going to do it. And now we need to do a little bit more, just not really landscaping, but we need to fill in this hole that's here. It's I might go in there and pull out some of that red sand, because I have a feeling I'm going to need some of that red sand to get all this terraform back in. Oh man, it's going to look amazing. I love it so much. I know one of you guys said, hey, the reason I like to watch your videos is because you're acting like a kid on Christmas. And that's exactly right. I love, I don't know, there's something about just getting totally immersed in some of these projects and just loving every second of it. So we have to fill this all in. I think what we're going to do is I'll just like come along here. That'll work. This is terracotta. We can go... So I think we just need to like get a line going. And we'll connect it up to there. I don't know what mess is over there, but let's get rid of that. Ooh, saw some sand. There. Okay, and then we can go like that. All right, so then this actually is going to be one higher than that. Okay. And then all of this needs to be filled in to this level. And then what this does over here is this gives us a little bit, we have plenty of room to bring that down to the edge of the water. We can use lots of red sand and do that, and we'll be in good shape. So we need to fill all of this in and bring it up to this level, and then extend our roadbed back, put in some more tracks, because we actually have to build our maintenance shed over top of the tracks, right? The train actually comes back and is still on the tracks, so whenever it needs to leave, it just can pull straight out. It's going to be awesome. And they're tight. There's not a whole lot of room in there, because it's not like, you know, like in a garage or something. I gotta sleep through the night, where you're gonna like tear the car completely apart. You know, you're not really doing that with these big trains. I mean, you're just taking off the pieces, parts that you need, and doing whatever repairs and getting them back up and running and on down the tracks as soon as possible. Can you tell that maybe I've become a little bit obsessed? Yeah, I think maybe that's true. Okay, so we need to bring this thing back. Let's see how far we can go with gravel. Yeah, that's right there. Why we have to get rid of the beacon as well. Okay, and then that will go there, and then this will be 20 blocks. Let's see how much this is, because we got to make the shed at least 30 blocks long. We're probably going to go, oh yeah, probably go like 35 blocks in length. I think that'll be plenty, and however many blocks high the engine is, plus a little bit more. So anyway, let me get in here and start filling stuff in, get all this filled in. We'll remove the beacon out of here because we won't need it anymore, and I'll put in the rest of the road bed and a bunch of the rails, and then I'll bring you back, and we're going to start building this shed. Now, the cool thing about it is it's super simple. There's not a whole lot to it. It's just like a brick shed with vertical windows along the side. It's got to have a little fancy type roof on it, and that's really it. And then like the front of it's just like a big huge garage door type thing. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get to work. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've got all of this secondary, this little, I guess, maintenance track. We got to do a little bit of work here. We're going to work on that in just a second. But this building has to be, let's see, 7, 8, 9. It's got to be, oh my goodness, it's got to be huge. 11 blocks tall from these sides need to be 11 blocks. So let's go ahead. So that's 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like so. And then we want one like that. So we want the ceiling to be 11. So here's the deal. The roadbed and the track is 2 blocks. The engine is 7 blocks tall, and then we need a little bit of clearance. So 2 plus 7 is 9, and then 2 more. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, so this is how big, this is going to be a massive building, but it has to be massive because it's going to fit an entire locomotive, potentially with the tender. Yeah. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, anyway, let's go down here and just take a look and see how massive this thing's going to be. So it's going to be pretty good size. I don't have near enough bricks. This is all the bricks I have. I did bring a little bit of granite and some red terracotta. I figure we'll mix in here and there. So let's just take a look and see what that looks like. Let's just go up. Okay, so that brick, that's never going to work. Actually, let's go sleep through the night real quick. One of these days I'm going to kill myself, that is for sure, because I keep flying back and forth. I looked a little bit ago and I was really low on health, and I was crash landing and I was nervous, but I mean, this really shouldn't be the way I'm doing this, but it is what it is. Okay, so if I take some red terracotta and some granite, like so, and maybe we just knock out some of these bricks, because this maintenance shed is old. It's been around forever. So let's just put a little bit of granite in there. Yeah, that looks like it's all busted up. And then maybe some of those. Okay? Yeah. I like the red concrete. Or the red terracotta. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's going to look good. And then we can run this thing all the way back along. Let's just go ahead and put this side in so we can get an idea of how long this crazy building is going to be. Okay, so this is going to be the back edge. And then we're going to go like that. Yep. And then we have to go all the way this way. So the building itself is going to be like 33, something like that, blocks in length. There, okay? So that's going to be the outline of the building. It's going to be pretty massive. Now, one thing that we might need back here, I thought, is I'm going to get out a little bit of spruce. So if we go... And maybe we have to make like a bumper back here. And I'm going to go like so. Okay. All right. Actually, no. You know what? This needs to be along the back wall, because we got to have some space. There's going to be some stuff sticking out. Okay. All right. So let's put this back here. Okay. And then I got a little bit of spruce. Some spruce fences. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like so. And then I think I'm going to go like this. Okay. So it's going to be the bumper. Just so there's something that when you're backing this train up, right, you come up against something like that, and then you know that you're where you need to be. Okay. So now the only other thing that I need to work out is the roof. The roof on this building is literally just a little thin peaked roof, so we can't go like all crazy. It's not like one of those. It's not even like those roofs. It's very, very thin. I mean, it's a gable end roof, right? So that means it goes up and comes down, but it's not very tall. So I think what we need to do is, let's go get some slabs real quick. Oh my goodness, I'm all hung up on the crazy farm. Didn't break anything. Okay, let's go over here. What I really need is some stone. It's just a tin roof, just an old silver or gray tin roof. We could maybe use these. There's no like there's nothing really happening there. Just like those. Yeah, I can burn some of that if I want to. Okay, let's see what we can do here. And see if we can't just put in this roof. Now that means that mobs will be able to spawn on at least part of the roof. But, you know, it is what it is. Can we land up there? Are we going to be able to do it? That's right. All right, so let's see. And there's actually no overhang. I think we should have a little bit of overhang, though, even if it's just one block. So let's go like so. Well, and then this is going to go like that. And then like that, and like that. I want this thing to be as low as possible. Okay, let's go out here. We'll do one over the edge, one like that, one like that, and one like that. And then, nope. Okay, then we're going to go. Okay, and then like that, and like that. I'll keep trying to chop stuff with my thing there. Okay, let's go here, here. Okay, then we're gonna go like so. Nope. Like so and so. Okay, and then we're going to go this. And then there's the cap. Okay. And then, okay, I think that's perfect. I think I want the front of it to just be filled in. I don't know why I should do this in the first place. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would have been so much easier if we just filled it all in like that. Because literally, it's just a non-fancy, like, tin roof. Okay. Let's get this thing all filled in. And then I got to go to work and see if we can't see how much of this building. We may not even be able to get this thing finished today because I may be out of. And we also spent a long time messing around with tracks. Okay, let's go take a look at this guy. Yeah, that's exactly how that roof is. There's nothing going on there. It's just a very, very simple tin roof with just a front face on it. Okay, so the only other thing that we need to do is, I wish I had, well, let me actually go to work here on this building a little bit. So my plan is to put as many bricks in as I possibly can. I'm going to have to go trade with the villagers. I mean, putting the roof on will be easy. It'll just be bringing those back. Does that look like a tin roof? I think so. It's supposed to be pretty simple. We do have to put some smokestack on the top of it for sure. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fill this out as much as I can. There's no way it's going to be enough, but then I'll go get as many bricks as I can trade with for the villagers and see if I can't get some more. So I'm going to get all this done. I'm going to go back through and bust it all up and put some, just like we've done right here. I mean, I would love to get this thing done. You know what we should do before we go off camera, though? Let's do this. Okay, let's raise this all the way up. Because the other thing that this building has going on is windows, and they're just these like vertical, like slit windows, like one pane wide. They're not like these big wide windows. Okay. 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 So, oh my goodness, that's a lot of brick. All right, so we want to start a couple blocks back. I'm going to start them up off the ground a little bit because it's, you know, the first two blocks don't really count. So, and let's just go. I feel like they might need to be 2 blocks wide because they're so tall. Okay. Let's go up a little bit higher. Maybe like this high. Okay. And then I'm going to use gray stained glass as my window panes. Because, you know, you got this engine in there that it's probably smoky. Yeah, that'll help with my brick totals too. If we put a bunch of these windows in. Okay. And then the only other thing that we need to do, and I don't have any wood. Oh, we do have a little bit of wood. Like that. Yeah, let's make one of those. Put this thing down. We'll take 3 of these and make some bricks. And then I want to put like a sill. You know what would actually probably look better than that? Now I'm sort of wasting bricks, but that's okay. I can stack those, right? That'll be fine. Let's make a little bit of these. And we'll put a sill on like that. Okay? So that's what the windows are going to look like. And there's going to be, this is going to be like a 2-block gap. So 2-block gap, and then the next window is going to start. Just like that, and then that'll be like that. And these are going to run all the length of the whole thing on both sides. Yeah? Okay. So let me go to work here and see if I can't work this thing out. And if we can get it done, that would be amazing. But I think that's exactly what we want. It's nothing too crazy. We do have to break all that brick texture up, though. That's not going to fly. That is for sure. So we need to go in. I just can't go off camera. I should. I know. And then we'll grab this and we'll go like that. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, that's what I want. All right, so I'm going to go to work, and then I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see what this thing looks like. I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I was just making a little bit of a modification, and I have more glass to put windows in. Man, this is a pretty complicated build. It's not really complicated. It's just big enough where I've been just like carting up and down these like pillars, trying to fix some stuff here and there. Let's just go ahead and fix these windows and see if we can't get those done while we're chit-chatting about some stuff. So I ended up having enough bricks. I did have to go visit my villagers and do one more round of trading, and I was able to get, I mean, you get a ton of bricks. You get like 2.5 stacks per trade for like 12 emeralds of bricks, and then you got to make them, or the individual bricks, then you got to make them into blocks. So what's that? I don't know. I think it's. Oh, maybe it's even more than that. But no. So 2 trades got me a stack of bricks plus 16. So trading with 2 villagers. So that wasn't too bad. So I was able to do that 3 or 4 times. I had exactly 64 emeralds to my name. That's all I've got. Or they're gone now, so I don't have any. So I'm gonna have to do some more trading of pumpkins and melons. But we could do that whenever. We can rake in tons of emeralds. But I was able to get enough bricks to finish this. We got to do a little bit of work here, break some of this up a little bit, but what I've been doing is one more window. Yeah. So I decided that I don't like the way, I'll show you in just a second, but I don't like the way the red concrete or terracotta looks on this build. It somehow, I don't know, it's like when you're flying in from like a distance. I was just flying in over there, and that's what prompted me to change it. It's all you see, and the building looks kind of janky a little bit. Let me just show you. So if we go up here, let's run up here like this, and we look down, see the red really like sticks out. It's like it's too much. Yeah, I don't care for that at all. So what I did is I replaced all the red with just the regular terracotta, the undyed terracotta, and that, I think, looks really good. It gives us that sort of old, worn down, patched kind of look that we're doing. You can see the difference between them. Even though that this red sort of matches the red in the bricks, I think this regular terracotta looks a little bit better. And that's how we're going to finish this thing off. I was trying to work on it, but I wanted to bring you guys back so we could talk about some stuff. Oh my goodness, here I am crashing into walls. Let's just grab up these pieces and let's fix this sky so you can see what it looks like yourself. So that's the red. Even though it matches, right? It's like it's too bright. It needs to be muted for sure. Yeah, that looks like a million times better, at least to me. And it's my build, so I'll do what I want. Yeah, how you like that? You like apples? How you like them apples? Do I have more? Yep. Okay, perfect. So now these 2 corners are 100% done. I've got all the windowsills in. Man, this thing's looking halfway decent. And I have in my inventory tons of stone slabs. I'm not sure what to actually do here. I mean, I think we just need to do what I was planning on. I was sort of kicking around the idea of like stone brick slabs, but the problem with them is they're just not. I mean, I just want it to be a plain. It's like a sheet metal roof on that. Just a tin roof. I'm not sure exactly how to get a tin texture, and I don't want to use stone bricks. So we're going to use these and see what this ends up looking like once it's all done. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is there's no, I guess the texture is just kind of blah. But I don't want to use cobblestone either because I don't think cobblestone looks right. So anyway, let me just put the rest of these in, and we'll do a little bit of them, and then maybe we can go take a look. We got to get this episode done with because we are quickly running out of time. And then I think we're going to bring an extra one there and an extra one there. Okay. I think this is going to be okay. Let me just do let's see. Let's just do like this many more together, and then we'll have like half of a roof done. Why is it always nighttime whenever I start recording? We do, speaking of nighttime, we need to get some lanterns in here. We're going to put them on the walls. I think they're going to look really good. I love the windows. We need to put them so they sort of shine through the windows. We got to make some like wall hangers for them. Probably using just a fence or something. I think that'll work. Can't really have anything hanging from the ceiling because this locomotive is going to come in here and you don't want it to like shear off your lights. Okay, let's go sleep through the night real quick. I don't have any rockets on my bar. Now I do. Yeah. And we'll sleep right here. And then we'll go take another look at that thing. Man, we've got to get some work done around here. We got to update our maps. I think maybe next episode. Oh, yeah. I think it's getting there. That's for sure. Next episode, I think, would that be a good observation area? Maybe. Dang it. It's too light even for me to see. Yeah. Perfect landing. Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. I'm down, 100% down. Oh, man, that building's coming together like a dream. All right, let me go back to work here. I need to get some regular terracotta in my inventory, and I can make tons more stone slabs. I've got a bunch. Yeah, I've only got 3 left, but I've got lots of stone. So I'll make a whole bunch of those, and then hopefully we can get this thing finished. I mean, these buildings are pretty simple. They're just a big square building, so the workers can get out of the rain and the bad weather and bring those trains in and get them to work on. Oh, man, I love it. All right, let me get back to work. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so we've got this building done, except for... Oh, I'm such an idiot. I forget. I don't know. We're not going to be able to get that done. 1, 2, so 1... 1, 2, like right here. We just got to put some lanterns in here, and I think we're going to be in good shape after that. Let's just go ahead and get these done. Man, I'm going to have to go get me another stone slab. I thought I had enough. I did have enough, but I had like a pillar to go to the roof that came up from there, and then it was dark, and I was scared of monsters or mobs spawning in here, so I was like, oh, I gotta go sleep, and then I pillared down and broke all the blocks, and then didn't put them all away. So let's just finish these lamps. We just have one more set after this, so we'll go like this. These look really good hanging on the wall like this. Boom. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It looks so good. Okay, so next we have this. Okay, so here's my thought. Let's pillar up here. So the door to this is like a big... Oh, that's maybe a block too high. The door to this is like a big garage door, if that makes sense. So we're going to start it. Let me just put a temporary block here, and then one of these. Okay. And then this is going to go all the way. Oops. Nope, not there. This is going to go all the way across to right there. And I think what we're going to do is make this too high. Like so. Okay. And then, let's go up here. Can we get on top of this thing? I think so. Yeah. All right. And then, what I want to do is take these. All right, hold on. Let me see how tall this would be. Great. So, I don't know exactly where we'll... We have to fill this in a little bit here just to account for the tracks. But let's see this. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. Now I'm worried that I don't have enough blocks, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Let's go back up here. Let's go all the way up. Okay, and now we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then all the way across. So this is going to look like like a garage door. Essentially, that's what they are. They're just big roller doors that go up and down. to shut the gate if we need to. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just worried. I have like over a stack of these. Oh, I've got 2 stacks. Yeah, we got plenty. But I thought these would look pretty good and simulate that idea that this is like a garage door. Okay, this one can go away. We have to have a little bit of light up here, just so we don't have mobs spawning up here and falling down and killing us. Okay, so we also have to get this thing attached, so we'll attach it like this. Perfect. I mean, it's kind of spindly, but that's okay. Oops, nope. Okay, and then maybe... Okay, and then let's just go like here, here, and here, and we'll put a couple lanterns up here just to give us a little bit of light. Might as well hang them like that. Perfect. Okay, and now we can go down through this hole right here. And I think we're probably done. I mean, I think we're good enough. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's certainly... The only thing that I'm a little not 100% happy with this build... Oh, I added some brick fences along the bottom, and I think that actually did a lot. But I feel like we need something... I mean, the actual building, it's literally like this. Look, that looks exactly like a garage door. Yeah, man. Oh, I love vanilla Minecraft so much. It is so much fun. Anyway, I think we're going to call this episode done. We have done good work today. We cleared out all of this thing. We built a new track that allows us to get into our maintenance shed. It's awesome. We built some bumpers back there. We built an awesome brick building. Oh, we got to deface the front of this a little bit. We can work on that between the episodes. Let me know if there's anything you think we can do to rough this up. I've made some nether brick fences and ran them across the top. It looks really bad, so I tore them all down. So if there's anything that you think that we could do to make it look a little bit better. It kind of looks like a firehouse, but I think that's okay. I'm down with that. Oh, man. It looks good. Oh, we didn't make... This needs to come out. Yeah, I need to go get... I'll get that. As soon as I'm done recording, I'm going to go grab those extra pieces and fix those before I take the screenshot, because I like the fact this has a little bit of overhang. It makes it look a little bit better. Anyway, let's call this episode a done deal. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my 1.15.2 Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series, man, we got us a maintenance shed. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.